What is up, YouTube? Let's get back into the Silksong Steel Soul run with the most difficult part of the game by far, flea dodge. Or sorry, flea juggle. A lot of people say flea dodge is the harder one. We all agree that flea bounce is easy, it appears. But this is definitely the one that had my number. Now that said, having gotten the 56 I needed to beat Seth, surely like the 30 whatever I need is not going to be too bad, right? Should be able to get this relatively quickly. No, I'm gonna keep going. The correct thing to do if you fail one before triple fleas is just to leave. And the correct thing to do if that happens to you is to restart the video recording and pretend you aren't this shit at the game. But no, we can still do it. Still on double fleas, huh? I genuinely think I can do this first try, even having missed the first flea through sheer incompetence. All right, almost messed that up because I was a little bit too high there. Ah, that's just bad. Oh, we're probably not getting it then. All right, I made that dangerous for myself by jumping when I shouldn't have jumped. We're still alive. We're still doing it. Some people say you should just never jump. I don't know if I agree with that. I definitely think you should never jump before you've hit in all the fleas once. That's it. That's 31. I'm done. I don't care. The number turned yellow. I'm out. I don't give a shit. Fuck all of y'all. All right. I tried very hard to throw it, but I managed to do flea juggle first try, which makes sense considering the sheer number of times I broke 30 over my like 7-hour flea juggle session in my first run to beat Seth's score. That shit was miserable. I hear that this one's a lot more frustrating for people because it's more random. I probably shouldn't be using Beast Claw. It's not going to be very good for like pogoing if I need to. And you do need to pogo sometimes. It's a really bad choice of claw. All right, we've switched over to the Wanderer Crest and gone over to Flea Dodge. My first attempt I threw as soon as I realized I needed to use pogos to deal with the big flea because I figured I'd eventually die to having that awful Sonic the Hedgehog ass pogo attack. It's just not good for getting the big flea dealt with. At least it doesn't seem like it would be. Maybe it works fine if you're used to it, but I certainly am not. I don't know if that was necessary to dodge that. Probably not. And that's why I didn't want the Beast Crest. Thank you for proving my point, game. Oh, you're going diagonally. Fair enough. What are we doing, guys? There sure is a lot of shit happening that doesn't affect me. Has Vogue shown up there? Speak of the devil. We should be pretty close to done here. Oh, it's in the 60s, actually. I did not remember it being that long. Oh, there's the number I need. I'm out. Later. Yeah, flea dodge is just not that bad. It's a lot worse when you're doing Seth's challenge because you have to make it a lot further, so you have to deal with way faster fleas and the big flea simultaneously, but that was just totally chill. And if I have to struggle on flea bounce, like of the 3 mini games to struggle on, this would be ridiculous, right? Who would struggle on flea bounce? Did I do this with Wanderer or Reaper the last time? I don't remember. Anyway, the strat is the same. You just stay in the middle and you bounce. It's the name of the game. I'm so bad at the game. How'd I fuck that up? So one incredibly embarrassing flea juggle attempt later. Let's see if we can do this properly, because this is not the one that I want to be stuck on, if only because I'll gaslight myself into losing my mind about this, because I know that this is not the hard one. Ooh, I messed it up badly. Thank you for showing up, buddy. You don't want to kill them early because you're gonna end up in situations where just nobody's in the middle. I should have jumped in slow fall in there because of that problem. Go away, Krat. Krat is just bait. Dealing with Krat just makes this game harder. We're done. I'm not playing your game anymore, Krat. Oh, okay. I was worried I would take more attempts on flea bounce, but honestly, that was an absolutely painless carnival. I thought this would be so much worse than it was. I'm only sad that I have 2 extra points on dodge. I would like to be exactly 1 point above the lead on all of them. Oh, also, I really enjoy that Vogue won all of the games except for Juggle because of how blatantly Christian cheats in Juggle. Even Vogue can't deal with that shit. Anyways, get me out of here. Give me the pale oil. I'm gonna go. Oh god, I don't have any money for plenty. I spent it all buying badges for my map that I got in Act 3 yesterday. Theoretically, the Wanderer's badge is the best for break. Oh wait, does this come with enough money to upgrade it? That would be very nice. Came with a lot, 400 rosaries or so. And more importantly, the pale oil itself. Oh, it had beast shards too. Nice. Are they called beast shards? Shell shards? That makes more sense. Anyways, carnival complete. Thank you, everyone. Now, if my calculations are correct, this is the last episode, one way or another. There's a decent chance I beef it on Lost Lace, but we have several bosses between here and there, so let's see how it goes. Oh, hey, Garmond. Man, I forgot this boss was gonna be in the game. I was counting all the bosses left, and there are some minor bosses I forgot about, including you, buddy. Oh, man. That's heartbreaking. I forgot about this. If only we weren't doing 100%, we could just not go to where Zaza finds you, not pick up the quest, and not, you know, just imagine that it's a happier ending for those two. Zaza just stays next to the dude's corpse like Fry's dog, man. It's awful. It breaks my fucking heart. Unfortunately, I think there's a mandatory ant gauntlet here, which is going to be a little bit rough with my shaman crest, I think. I was trying to remember. I was literally looking in the top of the screen to figure out which crest I had equipped. Or spells, rather. I think he has just enough health, yeah, that I won't be able to heal afterwards. Oh, well, he's dead already. Shaman Crest hits kind of hard, though. Just gonna cast a spell. I think he's the last wave. He's not the last wave. That's gonna be a death then. Or not a death, but like a quit out. Going into that arena with no silk on Shaman Stone, because I spent it all on Void Masses on the way there for the other quest. In addition to the fact that I also don't have Weave Light for free spells guaranteed, was a bit rough. Need that memory stone pretty bad. With just this guy, really should be able to avoid spending any more silk. I should have played that slower to get silk for the next wave. There we go. That's how you play a video game. Oh, he's dead already. I actually like Shaman Soul, man. It feels good. The heal's terrible. The heal is so bad. It just... You didn't have to do it like that, Team Cherry. It would be such a fun crest without the heal. But with it, we have some problems. Anyways, one quick secret passage through Gilly's area. And that will be... the proper Farfield started, though I don't think I'm planning on fighting Carmelita just yet. See, after doing all that, it occurred to me immediately. Oh, right. I'm supposed to go back to Bellheart. They kind of have shit I care about here. Most specifically. Oh, right. Plenty's off visiting a grave, isn't he? You get back here, you rapscallion. Hey, yo, Plenty, you got shit to do. You can't be dead yet. I actually am enjoying this a lot more than I thought it would be. Okay, we're gonna start using spells. That was a lot more dangerous than I expected it to be somehow. I thought for sure I could just kill the bellboy immediately. All right, easy. Good job, Shaman Soul. Ah, Shaman Crest. I just can't get it through my brain. Anyways, Plenty, get your ass back to town. Popping back into Plenty's shop. I hope I can afford this. How much does it cost? I know it's been reduced since I bought it. Nope. I got the thing, dude. 680. It's conceivable, but I think I have no rosaries. Okay. I'm gonna go do some unspeakable things in the Grand Reeds real quick. As far as I can tell, that's the best Act 3 farm. But it's not a great one, to be honest with you. All right. Messy though it may have been, that is the final Void Heart destroyed. I spent a good 10-15 minutes, it feels like, doing that. Probably less time in reality, but hunting down 12 of those but just wandering around the world was not super efficient. Probably should have used the map for it, but didn't feel like doing it. Anyways, with that done, we can finally come back to Plenty because we farmed the gold we needed for him as well. The rosaries, rather. Pale oil given and one more Plenty cutscene. We're running out of random riffraff to do. It's about to be time for the real progress. I will miss coming to Plenty. What I won't miss is my +3 nail. In Act 4, you can really tell when you're fighting the double health void enemies that you are missing that last nail upgrade. And I will greatly appreciate having this. Oh, speaking of things to do in Bellheart, I can finally check my progress. Let's see what completion percent we're sitting at. It should be pretty damn high. Assemble the Materium. I guess that's not the one I care about. No. Stop looking at the Materium. I want to assemble the Farsight. We picked this up in the Void. I don't even know if I commented on it at the time, but it's the thing that allows us to see our completion percentage, what all we've missed, and I think the answer is very little. I'm estimating we're above 90%. I know I'm missing 3% on mask shards and 1% on a tool. I don't know what else I'm missing, though. So if I were to quickly, 95%. So I'm missing one thing that I wasn't sure of. Memory lockets aren't completion. Oh, I'm missing a second tool. What tool am I missing? Let me spend a second and see what red tool I'm missing, because it's easy to pick up. I just forgot to do it, apparently. Oh, hey, would you listen to that? It's the sound of a beautiful new crawl summons. Well, I have a thing I wanted to go do, but I guess I'll go to Bird Court real quick. I feel like I'm kind of trolling by playing with a Shaman Crest and not having the last memory locket. So I'm actually going to go to the Farfields briefly and do that instead. And it's right there, isn't it? I'm going to come back to the Farfields later. I'm not doing Carmelita at the minute. That's such an inefficient routing. What am I doing? Once I fight Carmelita, there's no more fighting Carmelita. I guess the idea is I want to have a save before I do all the dream bosses where everything else is done. And part of that is getting everything done, getting the memory lockets, all of that. So is it efficient routing? No, but I have like 11 hours left on this achievement for speed completion, so I think I'll be fine. It's everyone's favorite guy, Sprint Master Swift. Obviously, the first two are pretty straightforward. The first one's basically, hey, just run a lap. The second one's like, run a lap, but jump once. The third one's an actual obstacle course. We always start by grappling him because we are a fair and honorable competitor. So I don't actually remember what the first obstacle course looked like very well. And I'm also not using the anklets, which, like, obviously you want to be using Silksong anklets if you're doing this, but oh well, I'm not. First one done. Oh, we have to do 3 laps of this shit? Wow. I guess I'll be editing out after all, because I think you get the pulse-pounding content that we're currently experiencing, right? God, I was glued to the edge of my seat the entire time. It was pulse-pounding. Closest race I've ever seen. He definitely was on my screen for more than a couple of frames throughout that race after I started editing forward. Anyway, time for the next course. I did not remember that he paid you for the earlier courses. I kind of wish I'd come here instead of farming. Oh well. And for track 2, it is slightly more of a real race, but it's not much more a one if I'm remembering correctly. Probably would have been preferable to actually... Oh, that's all fucked up. It's fine, we've got this. That's why we take the extra silk. I'd say it was probably preferable to actually engage the mechanics there and not just brute force through it the slow way, but it worked out. Anyways, once again, he's spending the rest of the race off of my screen. Even if I fuck up like this. I definitely didn't fall off at the last possible jump and have to do the entire race a second time. That could never be me. In related news, not even close, I was never worried. I may have messed up a jump during that next attempt as well. All right, race 3, take 2. I may have been halfway through the race when somebody opened the door, distracted me, and I just ran under this one instead of through it. But this is not hard, or at least it's not hard once I practice it as much as I have. And I am messing it up here, unfortunately, but it's fine. You only need to be ahead of him in the final round, and only at the end of the final round at that. Because he has catch-up mechanics, getting a lead on him is not really that important. It's much more important that I'm just close enough to him and that when the time comes, I'm able to hit him with a grapple and take the lead right at the end. Although I have been messing up like pretty consistently here, which is alarming. He's bad at that last section, which I always catch up and win at the end. But I'd prefer to just, you know, be actually ahead going into the final lap, please, which I currently am. And we are currently actually ahead. And we've lost it immediately, but it's fine. Got it. Okay, not that bad. I struggled with that a ton my first time through. And also, I always thought that you needed silk speed anklets for that, but I didn't know they spent all your silk to run faster and immediately wore off in the race, which is very funny. Now, with that wish granted, I think I get a mass shard unless I'm horribly misremembering this. I do, and the last 2 are from quests. One from Gerd the Outcast and one from the Void Hearts that I've been hunting, I think. And rather than going to fight Carmelita, which, yeah, I could do right now. I will go to Carmelita just to open a path to her. I'm pretty sure that's a thing. Oh, right, the memory locket's next to her as well. That part's kind of a big deal. This will be the oh, shit, you're guarding it? I wasn't told there'd be guards. Ow. Don't mind me just being bad at video games. Don't mind me just being very bad at video games. This should be very easy to do with like what this guy's moveset is and the crest I have equipped. Like he's got basic attacks about the longest crest. What's he gonna do? Put shit on the ground? Who cares? All right, I do gotta watch out for that one though. Okay, we should be fine here. Oh, come on, rude. There we go. We're gonna have to fight a guy to open this. Anyway, memory locket obtained. And with a shortcut to Carmelita's room opened, that'll be it for me. I think there's a bench up here. What a random bench. I guess to change out your crest just in case you needed to for... What a weird bench. Anyway, take me away, Belbeast. I don't want to be here. I could sit here and then warp back. Theoretically, that's possible. It's not going to happen, but let's not deprive ourselves of the option. Let's turn in this Dark Hearts quest, and I think it's sparkling means there's a new quest, not just something to do. The last one is from Gerd the Outcast, so there's no use worrying about that until it actually pops up. Oh no, it just means there's something to do. Okay. So off screen, I've done a little bit of progression. Not really progression, but triggers for quest. I talked to Carmelita, that gets the Gerd the Outcast quest to spawn. You don't actually have to fight her or anything. And I also met Garmond again outside the Beltway at Grey Moor, and that triggered him to be too tired to keep going and get the Hero's Call quest. And these are 2 more bosses in the boss gauntlet coming up to end the Steel Soul run on. And one of them is going to be very depressing. Hopefully Gerd's going to be a better fight this time around. Lost Garmond is just going to be heartbreaking again. And another thing I should do while I remember to actually do it is to spend my very last memory fragment. How do I round this out exactly? I think the answer is definitively got to be Weave Light. This is definitely another one of those crest like Witch though that would really appreciate a not being forced to run Fraction Mask. But here we are. Oh well. Oh wait, I'm missing a blue one too. Hold up, I'm missing more than I thought I was, because I thought I was missing 3 mass shards. What percentage complete? Mass shards are not completion. Oh, I guess the whole mask is 1. I'm missing more than I thought I was. So I'm missing a blue tool as well. I'm missing the Delver's Drill, whatever that is. 1 mask. The Silk Shot. I have full silk. I don't know what the last % completion I'm missing is. I'll have to figure it out. Anyone who was watching this series live might have initially thought he must have died because there was a big upload gap. I've just been feeling really bad under the weather. I've been starting to get better. And instead of recording Steel Song, I've actually just been playing the shit out of Megabonk. And I think the reason I've been procrastinating on recording Steel Song is because now that I've stopped for the first time all run, the nerves have really gotten to me. Like, it's actually stressful to sit down and play Steel Song. So we're going to get back on that horse. And I got together a list of everything left for me to do in the game, starting with Gur the Outcast. As you can see up here, everything left to do. It's not that much. It's basically just a boss gauntlet though, so it's scary as hell. Let's get into it, and let's start by doing the thing that gets us the last mass shard. And I'm gonna be real with you. I think I'm going to cheese the absolute shit out of Gur. I think I am just going to be incredibly rude to the guy, to the point of using poison cogflies, because honestly, I'm not much interested in learning how to fight him. I could fight him properly, but it's so funny to demonstrate that you can cogfly him down so quickly. He's getting the cogfly treatment. It's too funny. All right, I think we're just about here. Yeah, this will be the boss. So if you could just give me a second, Mr. Gur the Outcast, that would be, I think it's down in B. It's been a while. It's up in B. Unfortunate. We probably don't need 2 rounds. I would be real with you. Get me out of here. Ow. It's going to heal. Oh, I'm not even using the quick sling, am I? It's probably worth using. I didn't even see it. Come on, where are you at? Honestly, I can probably win that, but I just fucked up so many times I want to do it again. Like, genuinely, I think the reason that I struggled so much there is just the visual chaos of the cogflies makes everything so much harder for me. I really don't enjoy playing with the cogflies. Okay, take 2 with slightly less incompetence this time, we promise. That seems like a little bit of damage, you know? Ah, damn it. I didn't know quite how long I'd be paralyzed there. I think he's probably almost dead already. I mean, I hope he's dead. Yeah, he's done. That'll do it. That's how I thought the first one would go, but I just saw the cogflies and nothing else. And between that and the panic from being in the cage, just fucked it all up. But that's much better. Oh, right, there's a thing to the left. I don't remember what's to the left. It's the Hunter's Memento, I think, actually. Something I definitely don't need. Oh, no, it's the grass doll. Oh, is that the proof I need to finish the quest? Yes, because the quest isn't to kill that guy. The quest is to get the doll back. Well, let's go turn it in and get that last mask shard. And that'll be 96% completion, the last and a final mask. Which is nice, because the last couple of bosses we have on this list are not amongst the easiest ones. Next up on the to-do list, we're going to go to Mount Fae, knock out another boss, another quest, and another % completion. With the Pinterest boss fight, actually 2% completion, and the railgun version of the Silk Shot. Now, how much of Mount Fae can I skip like this? Yes! If you go back down, you can actually do it all the way to the top. I knew it was possible. Oh, I messed it up the first time, but it was worth the attempt. I do really, really enjoy the platforming Mount Fae, by the way. It's just really, really solid movement, man. Can I go up here as well? I think I've already went past the Pinterest by accident. It's fine. We'll come back down and grab her. We need to do something at the top anyway. I was just enjoying moving around in Mount Fae, and I forgot to, like, actually do the objective. But if you come down the side here, there's actually a secret workshop I never found in my first playthrough. And this is one of the 3 places that I can repair my silk shot, which is going to be the one I choose. Wait, is it here? That just looks like lore to me. But yes, I can repair the ruined tool here. It's my last craft metal, and that's going to get me the railgun version, which, like, it's really cool, but I don't care. Like, I've got the 3 best tools already. It's probably really fun to use, but I'm in the boss rush testing out different crests, and I think if I'm using this crest, I already know it's either this setup or replacing poison and tax with infinite lifeblood. Anyway, where was the Pinterest? Because I totally forgot I was supposed to be looking for a boss fight here. Oh, damn it. I have to go to her house first. Yeah, this is the platform she's supposed to be on, but I have to go to her house first. All right, take me away. I'll be right back. By the magic of editing, she'll just show up for you. I'll be there in 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how often I fuck this up. Oh, man. I guess I'll make a slight detour. It turns out, look, I'll be there in a second, Zaza. I want to use a different... I don't want to kill Garmon with the Architect's Crest. It's just a little bit too mean. I can live with using the Shaman Crest. That's still cheesy, but it's a crest I don't use enough, and Garmon doesn't deserve the poison cogflies. Oh, man. Just absolutely heartbreaking quest line. I knew somebody was gonna get Dark Souls here, but... yeah. Anyway, this might be a pretty quick one. Honestly, I should probably be using Threadstorm here. God, the dash attack is bad. Oh, wow, I did not know he had the turnaround. That's gonna be a reset on Lost Garmon of all bosses. But I did have a quest I've barely ever used equipped and the wrong spell. All right, after no joke 5 failed attempts using Shaman Crest, we're gonna switch over to Witch and just first try him. Essentially, if I'm positioning to deal damage with Threadstorm or any other spell, I'm basically killing myself because I'm setting myself up to get hit by 2 damage immediately after. I can't seem to find real openings to use the spells. I just keep getting hit very, very quickly. Like, these are very fast attempts. I've probably shown 2 of them, but yeah, I'm gonna use just a different crest and stop having these problems. All right. Let's give the Witch Crest its fair shot. Because, I mean, I'm pretty sure the answer is just like, holy shit, this is so much easier. Damn it, I thought I had double jump and then panicked when I popped the chute. And then I just messed up badly, repeatedly. All right, you have fun being voidy over there. See, I don't know what to do about that when he's just off my screen doing that nonsense. Okay, there. That should be enough. Oh, he's dead. Wow. Poor guy. Yeah, he just doesn't have a lot of health. You can just kill him instantly with Wanderer's Crest Flint Slate, which is incredibly sad. One remotely good attempt with Witch Crest, like, the opening of that was pretty trash. It's only hard to fight him when you're specifically doing stupid shit and killing yourself, trying to use spells that there really aren't openings for. Like, he's fast and he's aggressive and he's a heartbreaking boss, but he's not much of a boss unless you actively play into his attacks, like I was doing with Shaman Crest. Anyways, I'm gonna get out of here before Zaza's breast impersonation of Fry's dog from Futurama breaks my heart. But no, seriously, the movement in all of Mount Fae is so good. Every time you come back with new movement abilities and it makes more sense to move through it in different ways. I had no idea about this possible entrance to Mount Fae where you just soar up and then skip everything. That's awesome. I'm gonna be honest, that specific grapple is incredibly precise. I did not realize how narrow the range of that was the first time I was doing this. Anyway, get up, we have a duel to do. Come on, why does it take so many hits? Oh, you know what? I'm sorry, Pinterest. I didn't mean to wake you up over nothing. I actually don't think it's right. I don't think it's ethical. Oh wait, I thought I was using Architect's Crest. Sorry, different cheese. It is time to duel. Scared the shit out of her, apparently. Ah, damn it, it goes all the way across. I'm so bad at the game. Stop that. Fight me. Well, it worked for a given definition. I definitely prefer cheesing her with tools to this. I don't know, man. I don't like Pinterest. Yep, that was one last-ditch attempt to kill her if she was at low health, which I know she was, but not low enough. I don't like Pinterest. I want to respect the way she moves, but she's just super frustrating. It's the same problem Chakra has, where it's like, oh, yeah, the opening is fuck you. No. You deal damage when she lets you to. You have no control over this fight. I think I'm going to cheese this bitch with cogflies. Like, I don't even think it's cheese. Like, she doesn't want to be near me, so I'm going to use the one attack I have that doesn't care if she's near me. What's the alternative? This isn't cheese. I just can't hit the boss. I mean, it's cheese. I can't pretend otherwise. But seriously, it's deeply frustrating. And I think you want to be like right here. This might be slightly too far to the right. You want your leg just barely on the edge of the last puffball. And you also want to finish doing it, obviously. You don't want to let go early. Is everybody up? Good. I still cannot believe it takes 5 hits to wake her up. 1, 2, 3. Oh, right. I throw them 2 at a time now. God damn it. That was tremendously wasteful. It's fine. I just didn't know what she was doing. She was off the screen. Jump too high. Come on, use the attack. This doesn't really feel fair from either of us, right? Yeah. I mean, I don't feel bad. Like, it's the same reason I use him against Gur. The dude's just teleporting around and throwing traps at me. I'm not fucking interested. It's not a fun movement pattern. Anyways, get out of here. I think that's a solid C or lower from me. Like, if I can't be bothered to want to learn the fight because the boss just won't stand still and keeps throwing hazards, it's just unpleasant for me. Anyway, that'll be another % completion thanks to the pin badge for beating her. I do really enjoy all of my cogflies singing with me. What I enjoy slightly less is the damage that is about to be shown to my shard supply. Because if I were to sit down on a bench real quick, we're sitting at less than 100 shards. Thankfully, you don't consume shards in the dream, but I'm still not happy about it. Now, frankly, we've been fighting too many shit bosses. I wanted to break up the best bosses across the boss gauntlet, so I feel like doing Scarsinger Carmelita. It's a great boss. It's a dream, so there's no risk to me from the normal Steel Soul stuff. It's just a question of what I want to fight her with. I think Hunter, Wander, and Reaper are all out. They're boring. I've used them. I'm not going to make the fight unfun for myself by using Beast, am I? You know what? People stand for Beast so hard. I will try it. I'm going to regret this, but I'll try it, damn it. All right, I'm just going to completely cut it out of the video because it's dog shit gameplay. You don't need to see it. I fucking hate the Beast Crest. Its moveset is awful. Its dash attack that takes a quarter second to go off and leaps you into the air, universally a problem. Not a good dash attack. Its downward pogo attack that actually doesn't go down and again takes a quarter of a second to actually do anything, and until then you're just getting hit. Fucking terrible. Its heal that does not heal you and requires you to, after taking 3 mask of damage, get 3 hits flawlessly in the next 5 seconds to actually be healed is dog shit. Does it come with a damage boost? Yeah, sure. It also comes with the worst moveset in the game and no heal. Easily the worst crest. All its stands are wrong. I'm not humoring it anymore. We're not using this crest. God, I immediately felt myself seething as I tried to use that crest. It's so unpleasant. Let's go ahead and give Shaman Crest a shot. It's the speedrun strat. If there's a fight to use it on, this seems like the one. Parry, Sharp Needle, and... it's not called Sharp Needle. What is this thing called? Silk Spear. Parry, Silk Spear, and Threadstorm seem like the ones to use. Let's give it a shot. And I could have taken off Fractured Mask, but honestly, I'm just terrified of forgetting that it's off and killing myself, so we're going to go ahead and use it, even though it's technically not optimal. I can very succinctly describe my problem with the Shaman Crest, and that is that it's not fun. The process of learning a hard fight with Shaman Crest fucking sucks, because all of the value of playing Shaman Crest comes from using spells, right? So if you're healing with this dog shit heal, that's very likely to lose the fight when you try to use it, because you cannot use it in the air. You cannot even benefit from like falling with it because it's not counting towards the heal. You might be able to dodge like one attack with the fast fall, but it's not counting towards the heal time, right? My huge issue with this thing is that if I'm being forced to heal, which, you know, barring a mastered fight, you are being forced to heal. That's how the game works. You're not flawlessing most fights. Every time you heal with this thing, you're missing out on 2 spells. And that is an outrageous amount of damage to miss out on. Like, the opportunity cost of healing with this crest is so high compared to every other crest in the game because the spells deal so much more damage, and it's the whole point of using it, aside from having a lot of fun pogoing on guys. So it results in this like really unpleasant learning process where if you haven't already mastered the fight and you are like actually taking any number of hits, this feels like the most frustrating thing in the game to me. Anyways, I'm starting to master the gauntlet because that's full health, full silk going into Carmelita. We take our free hit. Like, I'm getting there, but the learning process is so much less fun for this weapon than almost every other one. It would really benefit from long nail too. Damn it, too high. I'm just going to heal here. Yeah, anytime I pogo off of her, I have to immediately backpedal. What? I had my double jump? Oh, I pogoed off of her, so I got it back. Yeah, that's how that works. Ah, I'm just bad at the game. Going to assume I can heal. She fucks around a lot when she's not near you. Yeah, I needed to dash away. Look at all the spells I'm making use of. And the reason I'm not making use of them is because of how often shit like that will happen if I try to use them. I thought she was going to go back. Sometimes she does. I'm not quite sure what the trigger for it is. Ah, what am I doing? Well, that was a good opening. I was right about that. This one, not so much. Like, it hits like a truck. The fact we were in phase 2 there, we got the scream, shows how strong Shaman Crest is. But it's just so frustrating because every time you take a hit, like maybe the strat with Shaman Crest is healing doesn't exist. Don't even consider healing. That may genuinely be the way I have to play it. Because like losing 2 thread storms of damage and in exchange oftentimes healing for 1 crest, like it's pretty bad, dude. The heal is fucking miserable against almost every fight. Against Carmelita specifically, I think when I'm on the ground far away from her after an attack is finished, I'm probably safe to heal. So I'm gonna start trying to heal in that specific window that I used in that fight, but it's very frustrating to have to heal at all on this crest. Although I will say that just pogoing off trash mobs with this crest is the most fun thing of almost any trash mob crest fighting ability in the game. Just going to kill this guy with Threadstorm. Oh, I thought I was going to. Well, it's fine. I needed to justify healing. Seven hits to kill those guys, huh? That seems like a lot. I can probably parry this boss, huh? Well, I'm not going to. Damn it, I needed to dash away there. Not the move I wanted to do, obviously, and having done it, I stalled myself out too high up. I think she's about... Oh, that sucked. I said she's about to phase, and I think I was right about that, but looks like I'm about to die now. That's the thing where I'm not sure what's the cause of it. At least I got the heal. We can theoretically stabilize. Oh, we're not doing 2 throws yet. We are doing 2 throws, just not on that attack. Is that a phase 3 thing? Man, I'm shit at the game. Also, apparently I lost my mask and didn't realize it. Need to avoid doing that in other fights, but it's probably specifically being in a dream fight that's causing me to be sloppy about it. All right, so after several bad attempts with Shaman Crest, I just really don't enjoy using Shaman Crest, man. The fact that, like, if you need to heal, you lose out on 2 Thread Storms, which is the equivalent of, like, what, 10 nail hits? It feels so bad learning a fight with Shaman Crest. Is it probably the strongest crest in the game? I don't know. It probably goes to Architect. And realistically, if you're playing really well, Shaman is probably the highest output in the game. There's a reason speedruns use it. But like, for a casual playthrough, this shit feels terrible, man. So I'm gonna go to the Witch Crest, which uses the exact same opening to deal the exact same damage, or something similar to it at least. And then in exchange, it's going to hit like a truck much more quickly, leave me less open to counterattacks, and the rest of the fight is just going to be like a normal fight that's fun to do. Additionally, being a dream fight, I can actually run the proper setup for Witch Crest. We don't need the Fractured Mask, so I can run the full 4 blues that it actually needs to run. Well, it's not the best way to start Carmelita, but it's probably fine. I think I should. Oh, it's the Witch Crest fiasco every time. Yeah, theoretically it's great, but you fuck up twice and suddenly you've gone from missing 3 health to missing 7. Oh, it sucks so bad. It's the best when it's good, but it's the worst when you're messing up. We can still salvage, is the crazy thing. No, we can't. Oh my god, that was fucking picture perfect. The problem with Witch Crest in a nutshell. And you'd be like, oh, problem, skill issue. Don't fucking lie to me. We both know you've done the same thing in your playthrough, even if you're standing for the Witch Crest as hard as you can. It's so miserable, man. It feels so good when it's good, but it feels so bad when it's bad. And I don't want to just switch to Wanderers and Hunters. I know they're good. I want to play the interesting risk-reward crest. And I'm about to just switch to Architect's Crest because I've actually been here, like when you're in, probably like 5-10 minutes, but on my end, this has actually been over half an hour of switching around through Crest, trying to do interesting things, and just hilariously fucking up and dying instantly to Carmelita using the crests that are not, in my opinion, the easier crest in the game. Get my free hit at the start. Right, stop being in the air, because if you are, you can't dodge that. Don't jump that high, you know this. I have fought Carmelita for literal hours. I should be better than this. And somehow I missed my pogo, so I missed the dodge I was looking for, and I'm dead. 4 of the 10 damage coming just from the porcupine ass attack, which I should be able to dodge by now, but I am just throwing myself into it every single attempt like a fucking Muppet. From your perspective, this is just one of my attempts on the fight. From my perspective, I'm over an hour into Carmelita, probably just under an hour actually, across 3 different crests, and I'm at my limit. I'm tilting out of my mind. I'm dying to attacks I shouldn't be dying to, things I know how to dodge. I'm messing up the gauntlet like that pretty regularly. I am about to switch to Architect's Crest and just win the fight, because I'm trying to do different things and have fun, but I'm having a bad time instead. If the goal is to have fun, I want to move on. So if this attempt is as bad as several of the previous attempts, I'm just going to move on. And by the way, that one-shots the big guys. On the bright side, it was a basically perfect gauntlet. You can't do much better than this. Now, I don't think I can dash attack her, but I'm going to dash attack her. Was that safe? Probably not. It worked, though. That was not the down attack I meant to do. Just going to pop some damage consumables and go at it. Man, I'm bad at the game. Did I have way more damage taken than I thought I did, or did I miss some of my heal there? All right, that's kind of the opposite of the lace fight. That's sick as hell. Oh, that's not quite where I wanted to air stall this. So I hit her, but not good enough, apparently. Why do I keep jumping into that? Seriously, what am I doing? And that's essentially why I'm tilting out of my mind. Like, I just jump around when I play the game. It's part of how I move, and I'm just hurling myself into that attack over and over and over again. I fucking know I can do this. It's not hard, but I am struggling with it so badly, man. That's not true. Carmelita is probably the second hardest fight in the game, but like, it's not as hard as I'm making it. I've beat it before. I've learned these moves. That's one of the easiest attacks to dodge, and I'm not even like pogoing her when I'm getting hit by it. I'm just throwing myself into it like a Muppet, and it's very frustrating to lose to things you know how to dodge. It's one thing getting blindsided by a boss I'm learning. I've learned Carmelita. This is a fight I shouldn't be struggling on like this. All right, decent enough gauntlet. When she jumps, I'm gonna start popping consumables. No, I need to dash away and then jump. You know this. Well, at least the spikes, at least the dice wanted me to succeed, even if everything I'm doing implies I don't care. Jesus, rude. What am I doing, man? What broke my muscle memory for this fight so badly? Well, I'm way too high. Why did I jump? All I have to do is turn around. When that happens, all you have to do is turn around. Oh, I forgot about phase 2 doing that. Well, if the dice want me to try, I'll give it my best. My best involved continuing to eat that attack for no reason. Yeah, that's right. There's too many particle effects on me. I'm not familiar with how long she screams. It's 3 hits. It's always 3 hits. Every boss is 3 hits, unless you're using Wanderer's Crest. We've got this. I can do it. I'm not going to switch to Architect's Crest. I just need a few more fights like that. I just need to get over the tilt, smash my head all the way through the wall, and stop fucking jumping for no reason. We can do this. This is my 3rd attempt without commentary. I probably fought Carmelita about an hour and 10 minutes total or something. I was tilting off the face of the earth, as I'm sure you can tell based on the past 10 minutes of footage or so. And I just had to stop commentating. I just wasn't able to do it correctly. I was fucking it up left and right. I was running into attacks I knew how to dodge constantly. I could never get into a rhythm. And this is the first attempt I had where I felt like it clicked remotely for me. The worst part of it is this isn't even a particularly good fight. Like, I do decently, right? But mostly I'm just landing witch heals as an aggressive attack. I'm using my consumables. I'm not throwing myself into every attack. You can kill Carmelita so much cleaner than this. This is not a pretty fight. This is not a dance. This is, I was genuinely disappointed. Like, as soon as this fight ends, my girlfriend walks in the room and I vent to her like, man, it wasn't even a good fight. I spent an hour and a half fighting her and my final attempt is so ugly that I wish I'd have lost, man. The good news is I can come back and fight Carmelita. That's what we have backup saves for. That's the whole point of playing this game in the order I did. But like, man, Carmelita's such a brilliant fight, and I'm so disappointed in myself for... Like, this is not a terrible attempt. There's a lot of mistakes in it. You can do a lot worse. Or sorry, you can do a lot better. But as the last hour of my gameplay shows, you can do a lot worse, too. And I was genuinely surprised that I killed her here. It's just a matter of Witch hitting like a truck. And me finally finding openings and using my tools and playing remotely well. And even then, it's like remotely well. I want to be hyped that I killed Carmelita, but mostly like, man, I wanted a better fight than that. And someday, casually, I'm just going to sit down to load the save up and fight Carmelita. It's one of my biggest regrets is that I didn't have backup saves in my first playthrough to go fight Carmelita again. And I'll be doing that and I'll get better at the fight, but at least I used Witchcrest, right? I didn't like cheese it with Architect. I smashed my head all the way through the wall, but I didn't get good at it. As you can tell, that last fight was sloppy. So that was an ordeal. And I'm going to watch out the taste of the substantially easier boss, the Watcher at the Edge. I may have already come here once, realized I didn't have the mask equipped, and instantly teleported out. But it should be pretty easy, I would think. Oh, right, he's attacking. He's not just jumping up. I don't think you can just do this. I wanted to know if you could. It doesn't look like you can. Maybe you can. It's close to working. Man, it's crazy that you can just like heal when you want to. Who knew you could do that with some crust? It's hilarious how much you don't need to learn the game with Wanderer's Crest. Unfortunately, this is not going to be a first try because he's parried just as many of my attacks as I have of his. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do at all. Oh, he's dead. Well, I guess it is going to be a first try then. Sorry, buddy. Now, I don't think I actually want to use Wanderer's Crest for anything else. I just hate this guy. He's just a trash mob with one move. He pops up and then he comes down. That's what he does. And he hits for 2 and he does it nonstop. And like, you could learn the pattern and move around it, but I don't respect the man and I don't fucking care. That's where I'm at. Like, I'd much rather just be done with it and bully a boss with the Wanderer's Crest to get the taste of Carmelita out of my mouth. Let's go fight Crawlfather. I'll actually fight that one. That sounds like a real boss. Although it also sounds like a fun fight for Wanderer's Crest with slightly less cheese and slightly... Oh, I am out of shards. I mean, I have the things I can break. And I have a Grow Stone, which is worth 135 at this point, so that's neat, I guess. But, that does leave me slightly worried. But still, I'll go fight Crawlfather, get some more easy bosses done. Yes, hello, I have an appointment for Bird Court. Please allow me inside, I have official business. I don't like the crawls as an enemy, but God, do I love this as a set piece. Just going to immediately kill something. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do that. I just don't like this guy being at the top. It's fine. We have plenty of shards, right? There's no reason to be concerned about wasting them. Did it only take 4 hits to kill? Oh my God. I was worried about nothing. Also, I cannot actually pogo these guys for the life of me. It's kind of embarrassing. Man. All right, fine. I'll use my Silk on this. I'm done. I wanted to have heals going into the boss, but it's not happening. So, how much damage does this actually deal? Seems like the answer is all of it, basically. God, that is damage. I forgot how stupidly strong the Wanderer's Crest is. Yeah, just beat the absolute shit out of him. Yeah, good fight, buddy. Man, Wanderer's Crest is strong. If you have a boss that's just gonna let you hit him, Wanderer's Crest does some work against him. Anyway, I would like to crawl home because it turns out I have a crippling shard shortage going on, and I may have just used more of them getting this. Probably could have done it without them, especially that first one that I misclicked, but oh well. And we'll install the crawl home, or I guess the crawl bell rather, which will give us periodically huge amounts of shards and also useless rosaries. But the shards are the main thing we care about here. Anyways, on with the relatively easy boss grind. Oh, wait, nope, sorry, we're done with that shit. It turns out it's on to real bosses, although nothing nearly so hard as Carmelita. We're going to be heading into the Underworks for Seth and Nihilith. Now, before we get to Seth and Nihilith, there's actually something I forgot all the way at the start of the Underworks. We want to drop down and go right here, which apparently I never did somehow. Because this is where you get the Delver's Drill. It's the 1% completion I'm just randomly missing. The other 1% is the Everbloom, the culmination of the Dreamer's quest line to actually do Act 3 things. And that brings us officially to 99% completion. All we have to do is finish the main quest line, but I'll be doing the optional bosses. You bet we're killing Trobio. All right, that's the shortcut to Seth open, so I think that means we're just at Seth already, right? I don't appreciate the Void Heart there, but yeah, this is the road to Seth. Let's see if we can't do this a little bit cleaner than last time. Because last time I was on Seth for like 30 minutes and never could figure out what I was struggling with exactly. That's gonna be a problem, I think, because like... Ow. I don't even have the soul to heal. And he can just teleport out of the witch heal. So I can't do the down pogo, I can't dash at him, and I can't reliably use the heal either. Seems like this is yet another witch L. So gonna have to rerun it. Gonna have to run this one back and try something else. Man, that was not what I thought was gonna happen. Yeah, I'm just gonna get out now. No reason to stick around. We're not salvaging that. No Silk, one mask, clearly a failed attempt. Witch Quest is not doing it. Witch Crest every time, man. I don't want to use Shaman Crest. I just viscerally dislike Shaman Crest, man. I didn't know I hated it so much, but I do. It's not even a power level thing. It's like, oh, do you know what all the openings are for Threadstorm and you don't need to heal? Well, congrats, you can beat the boss with any crest, but theoretically, Shaman Crest is the strongest now. Like, that's not valuable information. You may as well argue that Red Tearstone Ring is the strongest ring in Dark Souls 1. It's like, yeah, it is if you've already mastered the game. That's fucking useless. No one cares. That's speedrun tech. That's not relevant to any sort of casual run. I don't want to architect him. I just don't. I also don't have any shards right now. I'm not using B, so that sort of narrows it down, doesn't it? All right, we're going to Wanderer's Crest him. Now, I'm not sure if Wanderers is actually going to be any better than Hunters here, but I'm going to give it a shot. Yeah, see, this is precisely why I was so frustrated with myself for struggling on Seth the first time. It's like, he's just kind of a guy. Like, there's not a lot to struggle on, really. Getting the parry on missed attacks is really unfortunate. This is too late. He's gonna fucking break it with the yell. I hate that mechanic so much, man. I wish that wasn't a thing. I don't think this is safe. It was. The Wanderer's Crest low hop pogo track actually seems incredibly strong here. Unless he does that and I just don't catch that he's doing it. This is bad. It worked out. What am I doing? And why did it work for so long? Oh. Why did I not save and quit immediately? The rust. Jesus Christ. Wanderer's Crest, take 4. This is not that hard. We've got this. Ah, that attack has my number sometimes. And sometimes it's just bad at the game. There's not much of an excuse for that one. Ooh, I don't know if that was as safe as I thought it was. Man, do I have long nail equipped? Is this actually Wanderer's base range? Okay, anytime he throws his shield, that's an opening to heal. Ah! Not necessarily always safe to be pogoing, but because of the shield, I don't really know what I'm supposed to do in terms of openings. What are we doing? Thought he was gonna get me for sure there. Ah, man. Yeah, of course. I don't know why I was trying to pop that anyway. It's not like there's a damage opening. 1, 2, 3. What? You can stop on 3? I've seen him do like 4 and even like 3 take a break and then 4. Oh my god. We've got this. What? Why did I not double jump? Where was the double jump? Oh, that's bad. Okay, we got lucky on the attack pattern. I didn't know he had a follow-up. Yeah, see, I've missed my double jump a couple of times now. I'm not really sure where it's been. All right, there. Okay. I like Seth as a fight. He's grown on me a lot since my first run. I don't know what I was doing my first run. I just like choked on Seth for like a solid hour, never figured out the strats. It was rough. We got it though. Really good fight. Like it a lot more my second time through. Now, let's get to Nihilith. I started to say I think Nihilith might be my least favorite dream boss. Let me rephrase that. Nihilith is definitively by far my least favorite dream boss. He is shown up by everyone else. All right, Nihilith, let's go. If I'm remembering correctly, oh, it was a prank. I can't actually hit her. You want to come down? Nah, I'm not moving. If you expect me to get, oh, I don't know if that was a safe thing to do. Oh, I thought I'd slide faster than that. It's not that. I'm trying to fight you. Don't mind me, I'm just playing a really cool boss and not a strangely timed platforming section. Oh, I thought I'd be able to heal there. I wasn't quite high enough. Well, that definitely makes it possible to lose the fight in a way that otherwise wouldn't have been doable. Oh, that sucks. I might actually have managed to throw this. I'm gonna quit out now. Nihilith is not a hard fight, but at 1 mask left, I can get hit by her, thrown into a spike, and die. Like, actually... It's a dream. You could have stayed. I am so scared of spikes and boss rooms, man. So, phase 1? Nah. I'm not moving. I'm tanking it. Yeah, that's all of phase 1. Well, that was a pretty severely stumbled... Oh, wow, that hit me. Just get the heal off. Like, this is trivially easy, but I keep just barely getting caught by that. I need to just grapple away. I'm being so greedy with my Silk, man. That's a bit rude. So if you grapple onto the wall before the spikes appear, I guess even if the spikes appear, right? Like, you have to aim it so that you exactly get where you need to be. It's still winnable, but it's like the ugliest Nyla fight in the world. Yeah, we're done. Cool. Absolute worst possible Nyla fight imaginable. Whatever, a win's a win. Like, I'm glad to be done with Nyla because I don't respect the boss, but I am severely disappointed in the fight that actually got me through. Like, wow, you almost died repeatedly, had no good damage windows, but, you know, she just loses to Wanderer's Heart in a bad way, man. Wanderer's Heart? What? No, we're getting the Forest Heart, or whatever it's called. The Wanderer's Crest. My brain's got all of its wires crossed today. 41 shards left, huh? That's rough. Is the Growstone back? Probably not. It's back, but it's not got much in it. I mean, I know I can break these. I can use the rosaries I've got to buy more, but, like, I don't want to. I'm definitely not breaking that one. That's just heartless. All right, we're closing in on the end of the run now. We are only required to do 100% for the achievement, but damn it, I'm doing all bosses, and that means we have to fight one of my favorite bosses left in the game, Tormented Trobio. The first time I fought him, I was busy being sad there wasn't a phase 3. Let's see how I feel about him this time around. It's my beautiful boy. Gotta love Trobio. I forgot their diagonal now. I was too high up. But that is the plan. That is the reason I'm using Witch, is so that I can try to punish him with the heal when he does tornadoes. Although this is such a bad attempt that I'm just going to restart it because that was horrifically shit. Holy God. Oh, that was horrifically bad. You can probably tell that is my first fight of the day that I've taken a break since last recording. So full disclosure, there have been a couple of just horrifically bad Trobio attempts I've already cut out, where I'm just throwing myself into attacks and making absolutely no progress whatsoever. I don't think this fight is that hard, but I'm certainly making it look stressful. Yeah, that's that Trobio for you. Oh, I didn't actually need to heal. It's probably the most damage I could get, though. I don't need the Silk for anything. I thought I'd be able to grab that one in time. All right, that was a little bit rude, dude. Oh, that destroyed them. It just bounces them. I'm way less interested in that now. That's sort of a last resort deal. That's so frustrating. All right, that's my health back, or at least some of it. All of it. What are we doing, Trobio? I got stuck in the dash turning animation. I tried to turn and dash the other way, but just messed it all up. All right, almost enough for a heal, enough for a heal. Oh, that's rude. He just teleports away at the end of the screen. And I didn't quite have enough Silk to actually do anything. I'm just gonna reset that attempt, man. That's so upsetting. I just fully tilted off the face of the earth. I got to him, was one hit short of healing immediately. Hit him, healed. He just teleports out and dodges the whole thing. What other boss screams and then just runs away instantly? It's the Witch Crest pattern. Sometimes the best crest in the game. Other times, congrats, you threw your attempt on the boss. Any other crest would still be playing the game. Unfortunately, this is where my love affair with Witch Crest ends. I'm going to go over Wanderer for most of what's left in the game. I might use Architect for some of it. My reason being, Reaper just is genuinely one of the weakest crests in the game from an optimization standpoint. Like, it has the slowest attack speed and the worst DPS. Every other crest is better offensively. Even Beast Crest is just Beast Crest has crippling downside, so I don't want to use Reaper. I mained Hunter in my first run. I've used Hunter for a lot of this one already, so I want to use Wanderer, really, because I hate Beast. Shaman, I know I don't have fun with. I recognize it's strong. I don't have fun with it. Architect is strong. I might use it when I get stuck on something because I think it's blatantly overpowered with the Lifeblood strat. And a Witch is really, really fun. But against... It's just so frustrating. The risk reward being so tremendously high, where it's like you steamroll the boss even on a bad attempt, or you lose instantly. And I have like 4 attempts that are instant losses against Trobia where I miss a heal window or something goes wrong that I'm not going to be including in the final footage. But man, I'm just going to use Wanderer and finish winning the game. There are 4 bosses left. I don't want to spend 3 hours mastering all of them with Witch Crest when I can just walk in with Wanderer and win immediately. So let's go try Wanderer and see how this looks by comparison. Also, I should probably use Flea Brew, just because of the better Silk generation. The damage increase you got out of Flint Slate is a flat number, so as your nail level increases, Flea Brew gets comparatively better. And I know that Flea Brew for Wanderer specifically is a 35% increase in nail speed, which is as good as it is for anything. For some nails, I don't remember which ones are which, just being surprised that Wanderer was in the 35% group. The worst ones only get 15%. So 35% more damage is probably more damage than Flint Slate, and it's definitely more Silk. Come on, Trobio, get it done. Oh, he's just gonna hang out underground after I drink my beer? The hack speed is actually stupidly fast. Rude? Oh. I keep being completely blindsided by him using the tornado from on the ground. I don't think he really did that, at least not nearly so much in the first Trobia fight. Oh, I didn't even see what the attack was targeting. I chose to face tank there, assuming I get enough silk for it to be worth it. I don't know if I did. I just missed on the second one. Almost ran in. Thanks, Dice. Can't save me from my own stupidity, though. I thought I'd even get above him in time. I thought it was high enough. See, this is what I mean when I say the Witch Crest has such tremendously high risk reward, and that other crests simply keep playing when you make mistakes, and the Witch Crest doesn't. All right, this one should be Trobio. Oh, this one. Oh, damn it, I didn't realize that was under me. And for some reason, I can't drink my brew? I don't actually know why. God, there's just so much shit going on in Trobia. Shit. That's unfortunate. I forgot about the tornado popping out at the end for some reason. That's the end of the fight. I'm so close to winning it, but I was thinking about the tornado and the ball at the same time and just froze up. But yeah, that attempt was so much better than any of my Witch Crest runs. Just having the ability to use heal is kind of important against every boss in the game. I think it's funny to not even equip Cross Stitch, but I will go ahead and use it to parry the tornadoes. It's very, very cool. Something I never actually do, though. Maybe I'll remember to use it a single time. Oh, how much damage was that? I thought I'd be able to hit it away. Oh, buddy, you gotta stop standing in these corners. Just going to choose to face tank all of it. Why can't do that. It was all so terrible. Anyway, we're fine, unlike Witch Crest would be. Rude. I didn't know where to go. I was watching the balls and I didn't see him start the tornado. I just mistimed the attack. Imagine actually using the thing you equip specifically for this fight. That's just me being awful. God, Wanderer's Nail is disgusting, man. I didn't think the tornado would be going in that arc. I knew it was happening. I just thought I'd be able to dodge it. I don't know how I didn't get hit by the sparkle trail. Not gonna question it. Oh, it's over. Dude, Wanderer's Crest is fucked up. Like, every other crest is playing the game on hard mode by comparison. Like, yeah, Hunter's Crest is a great moveset, but the damage on this thing's just ridiculous. Every time Trobio stood still, I just instantly clobbered the shit out of him. He almost died immediately. And the first time I fought this guy, I was so sad because I was getting this dialogue. I was like, oh, it's time for phase 3. It's the fake out. Oh, the quest is over. I love Trobio 2. It's a good fight. I think Trobio 1 might actually be the better fight, to be honest. They're very similar. Trobio 2 is just like slightly easier to outgear because it comes at a phase in the game where outgearing is possible. That's the main diff. Anyways, there's only a couple of bosses left. Let's get started with Crust King Khan's Gauntlet. After that, we have the Lost Verdania, the Pale Stag, the Clover Dancers, and I think that's just Lost Lace after all of this. 2 dreams to go then. And I think after the 2 dreams, it's just Lost Lace, and the second dream is entirely optional. I'm just doing it for fun. On second thought, I've decided to bring Pale Nails into this gauntlet because, as it turns out, there are a ton of flying dudes here. And I'm going to severely regret not bringing a spell if I don't bring any spell in the Wanderer's Crest. Now, my memory of this is that Gauntlet is like trivially easy, and I have nothing to worry about. But maybe I'm wrong about that. So how many hits? 5? You're gonna need more than that, buddy. Perfect. That's all it needed to do. Oh, I'm not gonna enjoy this part. Ow. This dude's got my number. Okay, at least we've got the heal off. We're basically fine. Oh, this is also just a reset section. Nah, he needs to be dead. I thought for sure I'd just be able to get through. Oh, he's dead. Ow. What am I doing? I did not know it was going to go down. I thought it either bounced off the ceiling or he couldn't aim down. Either way, I was wrong. Can that scream? Oh, I thought you were a background object. Can that scream break my heel after I win a gauntlet? Because if so, that's pretty rude. All right, Gauntlet 2. Drink up. I need to stop taking contact damage, man. Well, I got the heal off first, so that's good. I thought I'd be able to get him. I didn't realize I only had 3 hits on him. Perfect. And not realize we got to break so quickly. Oh. Okay, spells then. Cool, he's dead. I wish I had saved my spells. All right, it worked out. Clumsy, but good enough. Oh, it comes. I forgot about the little follow-up spikes. We're fine. Not what I meant to do, obviously. Can't really imagine this is a success, but it's a dream. There's no harm in failure. Dude's got my number. Yeah, they've only got 3 health. Thanks, Dice. Well, 3 health is the wrong way to describe it. They survived 3 nail hits. Oh, those guys aren't even tough. I just messed it up badly the first time. Cool. Yeah, that doesn't break my movement. I can just keep going. I think I came in from the right, and the shortcuts, yeah, it's over here on the left. Is it? I thought there was a shortcut. Oh, I think it's after you beat the 3rd gauntlet, you can open a path on the right of it, maybe? I swear to God, there's a shortcut somewhere. It's fine. We're not going to lose. Oh, are there 4 gauntlets? Is that the deal? Yeah, there's 4. That's what it is. Perfect. Oh. Thanks, King Khan. Obviously, I meant to use the nails and fucked it up. Okay, at least we have not that much missing health. And the heal. And a silk refresh. That's very nice of you. Why am I walking into it? Yep, that's one of the enemies I was thinking of, and I decided to go grab the nails. We're doing great so far. Oh, he goes all the way to the top, shit. I thought it'd be safe. Damn, I just am not super familiar with this enemy's movements, which are super erratic, it turns out. Okay, good. We have something to actually fight. I regret having something to fight. I knew it. It's fine. The heal off. I think that was word. It seemed pretty effective. Damn it. Almost did it really well. Still not quite at full though. Good parry, buddy. All right, this one should be the shortcut. I forgot there was a 4th gauntlet. I see why some people got upset with that, but again, this is my experience the first time I was here, which is just the gauntlets are not hard. Although I am running out of flea brew, I need to save the rest for King Khan, because that's the whole reason I wanted to bring flea brew here. You can just have the nails, buddy. I think that means, yeah, there's gonna be immediate spikes once you get down to less than half of the starting number. Just bad video games sometimes. Oh, that's unfortunate, Rude. It worked out, I guess. He just hopped. He didn't even hop towards me or away from me, just jumped. That was what he was doing. All right. I think we're actually at King Kong, yeah. It is a very pretty set piece. Like, the Coral Tower Gauntlet's incredibly cool. However, this is a hard counter for King Kong. It's not going to go well for him. Get out here, you ass. There's been enough buildup. Get down here. Now, this is going to be very brutal. I can't quite reach through it. Nope, this is me damage taking intentionally. What? I straight up did not remember that attack. We're almost done. He doesn't have much health left. I could be wrong about that. It's fine. We managed to get off 2 consecutive heals. I threw the bottle at him. Oh, it's been a long time since I messed that up and used Flea Brew that I didn't have. I'm sure the damage tank here. No, it was not a good choice. Oh, what? I thought he didn't have a hitbox. No, he doesn't have attacks. He has a hitbox. I've been thinking, maybe I'm misseeing it. Maybe I'm accidentally clipping into spikes. No, he has a damage hitbox. The fact I played that as aggressively as I did and accidentally faced like 6 extra damage over the course of it and still won goes to show why I don't respect Crust King Kong. He's a cool fight. I like him a lot, but like, you just beat the shit out of him and leave. He's not really tough. The fact he doesn't have any way to pressure you off of him really and allows you to get away with that nonsense is just heartbreaking. Oh, right, I should probably pick up his heart. I don't need it. I'm gonna get the other one anyway, but just in case. Unlike all the other ones, the Green Prince's heart feels like I'm just kind of a dick. I'm like, hey, I know you're grieving and all, but I bet I could steal your soul for power. And it's like, why though? The others are all dead or literally in the process of dying. Anyway, not that I need it, but I'm gonna grab the Verdania map while I'm here. Be ashamed to have a purple quill and an incomplete map, you know? God, the enemies really do ruin Verdania. Why is everyone like this, man? Anyway, I'll be cutting out the vast majority of Lost Verdania because it's basically just me running around getting frustrated by teleporting dudes and not knowing where anything is. Oh no, I think it's the Pale Stag's room. All right, I knew it was coming. There's no avoiding it forever. You can just have them, I guess. I'm surprised I was actually low enough to get away from that one. Bit rude, dude. This is not a boss. This is a waste of my time. This is an obstacle with attitude. I can't quite reach him. My nail's too tiny. Okay, we got it. Yeah, I can't hit it through the platform because of my incredibly small nail. Oh, they were slowly drifting down. Of course they were. Stop it. Let me fight you. Perfect. That's exactly how I intended for that movement to go. I think one's off the screen. We're good. I thought it was going to teleport as I got close to it again. I don't like this, man. Why? It knows when I'm not actually close. I'm trying to bait it. Okay, good. We're done. What a boss fight. What a spectacular piece of boss design. I do not enjoy that, man. It is probably the worst of all the fuck you, wait for me to let you hit me bosses in the game. There are really only about 3 of those, just Pinstress, Chakra, and the Pale Stag. And the other 2 actually have attacks and movesets and shit. All right, quite a bit of wandering around Verdania, but hey, we finally made it to the Clover Dancers. I do kind of wish I'd brought the Witch Quest here, but I'm the Witch Crest every time. But on the other hand, I'm very glad that I didn't have to explore Verdania with that. For some reason, I heard the sound. I was like, oh, cool, he's not attacking anymore. I didn't know how to dodge that. That was just me being bad. Come on, guys, get it together. I hate the little hitboxes legs have, man. Barely. I thought I'd be able to hit them for some reason. I didn't see if that was going down or not. Ah, I'm just doing this badly. We're fine. Choosing to take that because I'm pretty sure it's almost dead. Yeah, that's Wanderer's Crest for you, baby. Like, every other crest has to fight the boss, and then Wanderer's Crest does this. It's not even close to fair, man. I switched off of Wanderer's Crest towards the, like, 2/3 mark of my first playthrough. Basically, all of Act 3, I was doing Hunter's Crest, is my memory of it. And, I gotta say, I might have made a prettier, more interesting game, but I definitely did not make an easier game by switching off of the Wanderer's Crest. After so much time spent trying to use the weaker crest in the game, going to Wanderer is like turning the difficulty down. Jesus Christ. Anyways, with that last heart picked up, it's time to go grab the Everbloom. And I think that'll be our last percent of completion and only lost slaves left in the game. We'll do a quick check of the wiki, but I think we just have some very pretty cutscenes to get through, and then quick wave to adorable Child Hornet. On with the show. Final boss of the game. Let's get it done. But in classic Steel Soul fashion, that is saving the hardest for last. By far, the most heartbreaking place for me to throw would be Lost Lace. You know what's fucking crazy? Child Hornet's adorable, right? We're all agreed. I don't know how it's possible that Child Hornet's adorable, though. That is literally 4 polygons. It's 2 eyes, a crescent moon head, and a little stick body. You can argue it's 6 if you count the hands you can barely see. But Child Hornet is still absolutely adorable, despite how minimal they are. And one quick memory dive later, we have the Everblossom. With the wiki checked, there is nothing left to do. It's just Lost Lace. So let's get back into the Abyss. I guess before we go, we should probably like check our crawl home and put all of our shit in our house just for completion's sake. Also, to get the shards, we may very well need to finish the game. We have to switch to Architect's Crest because we're basically out of shards. But yeah, it's just Lost Lace, so let's get to it. All right, checking the crawl home. There's 100 and so shards in there. And checking the glowstone, or the growstone rather. Another 125, which is not great, but you know, it's something. Take a quick nap in our own bed. Put up all of our random shit we've acquired in our travels. Oh, right, we had the Materium, so it's gonna show all the mementos we picked up. I thought that I had something else, but I guess not. Woefully incomplete compared to my other save, but hey, who cares? I do think there's one thing I want to do before I leave as well. I may as well convert all of my rosaries, or at least the vast majority of them, into shard bundles. Not that I have many, apparently. But I do have some in my inventory. I may as well break those as well. See if I can't get up to the max stack. I don't think I can even do that. I need to buy 5 more. No, I can just barely get to the max number of shard bundles held. Not that I'm anywhere close to max shards, but oh well. Maximum held, you love to see it. And there's one more thing I feel the need to do before I head into the Abyss, just because I feel like it's going to pop up during my fight at the worst possible time. I wanted to swing by the fleas one last time, stock up on some alcohol, and it occurred to me that there's something I've never done, and I don't know if I can even do it anymore. I think Kratz closed up his stupid perverted bathhouse thing. I was looking to hit him in the head before I actually did any of this, but no, all their stuff's gone. It turns out beating the shit out of Kratz is a limited time offer, and I'll never get to do it now. What a shame. All right, this is it. This is the end one way or another. I've managed to avoid choking on a quit out with Fractured Mask the entire run, but Lace is one of the fights where I genuinely don't know if her parry is a multi-hit that can deal the Fractured Mask and then kill me, which is going to probably cause me to quit out unnecessarily. I'm leaning towards nothing works like that, but I haven't found confirmation one way or another. Anyways, enough waffling about. Let's get into the void. Let's watch this final cutscene. Let's get to the final fight. And I would be flabbergasted if I first try this, because Lost Lace is very hard, and I am nowhere near practiced with it using the Wanderer's Nail. I think this might be like my first attempt ever with Wanderer's Nail. Pen, rather. Grumble, grumble. It is an incredibly beautiful cutscene, though. Silksong is an absolutely gorgeous game. Deep breath. We got this. I was actually confused when I landed. I'm so used to landing in the normal Lace fight that like the actual cutscene version surprised me. All right, I'm gonna mess this up a lot. I'm expecting Lace 2 muscle memory to mess me up on Lace 3. Good starting, Barry. Oh my god, I don't think you can actually safely get the 3. Ah, I put the dash like as she was first jumping. A little bit too greedy. Safe to heal. Oh, was the damage worth it? Probably. Jesus, yes, the damage was worth it. I'm gonna face take whatever you're about to do, it's worth. Easy enough to dodge. Oh, that's phase 1 already? I actually just walked into an attack, and so I'm still at full health. Oh my god, it's actually like playing the game on easy mode. Wanderer's Nail, Wanderer's Spin is so fucked up. Oh, this is the first try. I was actually looking forward to a good like 20 minutes of smashing my head into the wall that is Lace 2, but we'll probably choke it. It's fine. We probably have more Lace to fight. I don't know what the fault that is. This is my spot in the middle. Oh, I moved too far over. I don't know what I thought she was doing, and there's no reason to ever try to attack the way I did there. A little bit too greedy on the damage openings. Same on the heal opening. I think I could actually just like do the running leap over it, but I don't want to take the risk of being wrong about it. That was so greedy. I can't do that with Wanderers. What am I doing? Oh, I'm actually choking it so hard. Well, that'll be the end of attempt 1. And I have thankfully confirmed what I've heard on the grapevine, but never been able to see proof of, that Lace does not double hit you, break the mask, and kill you, because if she did, I'd be dead right there. But that also wasn't the specific parry I was thinking of, although it might just be animated differently in Lace 2 versus Lace 3. Take 2. How am I messing up that badly? Oh man, that was brutal. All right, we're gonna stabilize this dog shit attempt. We're gonna stabilize this dog shit attempt. It's fine. I've got to stop trying to pogo that with this crest. It's too short. I have to get too low, and I'm being caught by this tentacles every time. Okay, got the stagger. She should scream any second now. Perfect. Little bit too much damage, Shank. Easiest game of my life. I was sweating trying to figure out the dodge on that. And then I forgot just like how to do the parry fundamentally. Oh, that's phase 1 done. Nice. I mean, I wish I had full health going into phase 2, but still pretty quick phase 1. Turns out if I drink Flea Brew before she gets staggered, I just deal an obscene amount of damage during that window. Oh, also, I have parry. Probably should make use of it sometimes. She's in the middle, right? Always? Yeah. I don't know what I thought she was doing, but I read it completely wrong. The little backstep at the start of the dash got me. I almost managed to make that work somehow. Oh god. Figuring out where the opening is to dodge safely during this attack is a mess. I'm just choosing to damage tank here because I'm pretty sure I can do an absolutely ridiculous amount of work. Ah, shit. I didn't know where to go at all. Damn it, I'm just playing terribly all of a sudden. I needed one more hit to get my heal. How about 2 more hits? Oh, that's it. God, Wanderer's Crest is actually playing the game on easy mode. Also, quick detail, notice how she was mostly white when she was staggering there. That's because each time you stagger her, the lower her health is, the more the void is falling off her, the more of like actual lace you get to see. Dude, Wanderer's Crest is so strong. Wanderer's Crest is actually fucked up, man. It's like not even close to fair. Anyways. Oh my god, we did it. That's Steel Soul complete. 100% Steel Soul in under 30 hours. Let's get out of here. True ending unlocked. I'm kind of... Oh, I'm supposed to let it go. I thought I was going to keep going for ages like it does with binding Grandmother Silk. Which is a wonderful pun, by the way. The grandmother and also technically Hornet's grandmother, because she would be the mother of Hera as well. Or at least the thing that turned Hera into a Weaver. I'm not really sure. But oh my god, we've done it. I was genuinely expecting to, like, crash out somewhere in the middle of Act 2 and try to get back and fail a second time and give up on Steel Soul 100%. I'm very proud to have made it all the way through. I'm like, yeah, sure. Yell at me in the comments, being like, you didn't actually beat Steel Soul. You abused Quit Out all the time. It's like, yeah, I did. That's a mechanic I use in Dark Souls. It's a mechanic I'll use here. It's in the game. If they want Steel Soul to not involve quitting out, they have to make quitting out not function the way that it does. That's just the end of it. If you think it's cheese, by all means, you're free to think that. If you have beat Steel Soul without it, you are a better player than I, unquestionably. However, even if you think it's diminished in achievement compared to a quote-unquote purist Steel Soul run, I'm very happy with it. Silksong's a genuinely wonderful game. It's incredibly beautiful. Like, I haven't been talking about the cutscene going on in the background, but it is brilliantly animated. The game's music is gorgeous. The boss design is incredible. Like, yeah, there's a couple that I really dislike, but by and large, I have so much fun with Silksong. And I hope you've enjoyed seeing me play through it the second time now. I'm genuinely proud of myself. Like, I immediately got defenses like somebody in the comments is going to be coming after me. Like, it's not really Steel Soul. You used Quit Out. And it's like, yeah, so did 95% of people who did Steel Soul runs probably. Like, welcome to the mechanics available in the run. But even with that stupid, incredibly good safety mechanic of using Fractured Match plus Quit Out, I'm still genuinely happy with myself for being able to do this. And it's also a great excuse to go fight all the bosses again, because again, I didn't need to fight a lot of the bosses. Like Dorba did Trobio just now, the Clover Dancers, those were just to beat all bosses again. I enjoy the game, I enjoy fighting the bosses. Steel Soul ain't gonna convince me to bitch out and not experience the best part of the game. Also, I cannot overstate how broken Wanderer's Crest is. Just real quick here at the end of the series, my opinions on every quest. Hunter's Crest is great. It's a wonderful balance of speed and offenses and mobility. It doesn't have anything great going for it because the focus mechanic requires you to play basically flawlessly, but I would argue several other crests also require you to play basically flawlessly, and if you're able to use those crests well, then you'll get probably more benefit out of focus from the Hunter's Crest. I would say Hunter's Crest is one of my favorite crests, but probably not even top 3 in power. Reaper Crest, I don't have anything good to say about it. I'll just lump Reaper and Beast in at the very bottom of my tier list. Reaper is the slowest crest and therefore the worst DPS, so like, there's not really a good reason to gravitate towards Reaper. If you want more Silk, like if you really like the bind, just hit on more with the Wanderer crest. The Pogo's nice, but there are plenty of other great Pogos like Wanderer and Shaman. There's really not a lot of reason to use Reaper. Meanwhile, with Beast, yeah, the damage buff is nice, but the moveset is dog shit, and the heal actually doesn't heal you at all. It is the single most difficult heal to utilize in the game, and being able to win with Beast Crest probably implies you could have won with every other crest in the game. Regardless of what strength it has in the vacuum, like the RTSR argument from Dark Souls 1, in a casual playthrough, if you're getting through with Beast Crest, you'd have gotten through faster with every other crest in the game. I love Witch Crest. Witch Crest is really, really fun. The risk reward is so high and it feels so good when you're doing it right. But basically, you fuck up one heal on Witch Crest and the fight ends. Like, you've just completely thrown. Instead of healing for 3 and hitting them 10 times, you have taken 2 damage. And it's just so catastrophic when it backfires. I love Witch Crest, but I can't in good conscience say it's one of the better crests in the game. Obviously, I think Wanderer is completely, utterly broken. It's so fast and deals so much damage. You saw it trivialize the last like 20 minutes of my run in terms of boss fights. I would say Architect is probably the second strongest crest. It's pretty close with that and Shaman though. Architect's crest is able to give you infinite health. It has an acceptable, if unimpressive, moveset. 22 hours and 1 minute for everything. Steel Heart, speed completion, both on the screen at the same time. You love to see it. But as I was saying about the crest, Architect's crest is genuinely really, really strong. The moveset's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. The charge attack is genuinely good. The Pogo's awkward, but having infinite health through Lifeblood's just kind of fucked up. Like, I had no concern whatsoever that I couldn't beat Lost Lace. I could just run in there, do the Lifeblood, and eventually beat her to death by just using infinite health with Lifeblood. It regenerates so quickly, it's so strong. There's also the ability to cheese a lot of the bosses similar to Wanderer's Crest by just using Cogflies. I can't give it the number one spot because for most of the game I was genuinely worried about running out of shards because like they're a very limited resource, it feels like, and I don't want to go grind for them, and having to grind for shards is like something no other crest would have to do if you were arguing it was the best crest in the game. So it's very, very strong, but you can't really main it for most of the game. Shaman crest is also insane. Similar problem to witch crest though, except like it requires an even higher degree of mastery because you can't need to heal at all. You have to just be not getting hit because your heal is dog shit and you need the soul for the silk in the first place. The moveset, again, like Architects, I overestimated how bad it was. It's awkward in some ways, but it's not bad at all. The issue with Shaman is entirely just that, like, if you're able to use all of your silk on spells and don't need to heal, like, congrats. It sounds like you probably could have won with any crest. Like, I would definitely give it second or third place. It is that strong. It is up there with Architect and Wanderers for the easy top 3. I'd put Hunter in my 4th spot. For my 5th spot, I'd put Witch. The risk reward, just, it's too much risk for too little reward. Every other crest can play the game easier, except that, even though there's no risk reward for Reaper, it's like no risk, negative reward. The bad DPS hurts me and the Beast crest has a bad heal. I think that's where I'm currently at. I'll think on it a lot more before I revisit a crest tier list. I'll see what other people have to say. I'll look at the hard numbers. But I think a lot of the reason I initially disliked the crest system is that it feels like it's meant to customize your playstyle, and to some degree it is, but it also kind of feels like you just use different crests for different bosses. Like Architect is good for certain bosses, Witch is good for certain bosses. For me, it's like the Dark Souls in me coming out, the Elden Ring coming out, where I'm like, you want to use the katana all game. If I'm planning on using this katana in the in-game, I'd like to use that katana as early as possible and a katana immediately so that I am familiar with the katana moveset. But I think in this game, you're more meant to switch around with your weapons, not steadily develop the muscle memory for one the way I want to. And viewing it as something where you're not refining a playstyle and sticking to it, but just like switching around crests and then having a couple different variations of the quote unquote normal crest with Hunter, Reaper, and Wanderer, I think that's how it's meant to be. And I do like the crest system more like that, but very genuinely, like, the Beast crest could afford to have a baseline heal for one at the very least. The Shaman crest didn't need a nerfed heal. I don't know. I would like to see basically all of the bad heals just get buffed up. It sucks, man. It sucks that I want to play Shaman crest and then like I get hit once by Carmelina. It's like, oh, cool. Well, if I find an opening to heal, maybe I'll get it off and then I'll be down 20 damage. Like, it is a very feels bad thing to balance a crest by limiting its ability to heal. I wish it had been done in any other method. I don't have a clean solution for it, but I do have a more positive opinion of most of the crests, Beast crest notwithstanding, than I did originally, and I do really like the crest system a lot. Also, the bosses are still fantastic. I will be revisiting both of those tier lists in the future, but I'm going to sit on it for a couple of days. I think I'm going to stop rambling now, though. I just wanted to talk for a couple of minutes at the end of it, so it wasn't immediately obvious to someone at the start of the Lost Lace fight when a successful attempt was going to be. Maintain suspense that I might manage to fuck it up and die. And I'm damn proud that I managed to get through it. 22 hours and 7 minutes is not a good time. People who were like casually doing it in the first couple of weeks were posting times of like 17 to 13 hours I remember seeing on Reddit. Regardless though, 30 hours is genuinely not a hard time for speed completion. You have time to do a ton of optional content and fuck up bosses left and right and still get in under 30 hours. My first playthrough was doing everything. It was like casual, blind, full completing the bestiary. 30 hours is not a hard time, despite my 63-hour first playthrough. That's a big sigh of relief from me, man. I was genuinely worried that I might not be able to beat Steel Soul, that there was some very scary stuff that had culminated in Lost Lace, which is, in my opinion, the hardest fight in the game. So I'm happy to be done. A little bit bittersweet because it means I don't have a good excuse to play any more Silksong right now, but someday DLC will come out, someday Boss Rush will come out, someday bitchin' mods will come out. But for now, it's time to put Silksong down. Got a couple of tier lists to revisit and talk about, and then it's on to the next thing, which is probably Mega Bonk. I've got like 25 hours in that when I was putting off Steel Soul runs. Mega Bonk's a fantastic game, but that's for the next video. For now, I'm done. Thank you for your time, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.